Colorado. It's always been a place people were headed.
First time back in, 40 years?
Some came looking for gold. Some for adventure.
How's it going?
Some found exactly what they were looking for.
Wow, that is really good.
And some found something they never expected.
They always wanted to end up in Colorado.
There's like 4 or 5 generations of owners that still live in town.
So, step in.
Starting to wheel west.
We're riding the Royal Gorge Railway.
I'm enjoying it.
Stopping in a tiny mountain town that refuses
Get ready, Kalen.
to rush.
I just turned it to open, so. Then you hit the dirt roads, your shoulders kind of relax, you take a deep breath, and, you know what I mean? And like you can kind of forget all the outside noise for a little while and just and have a real impact on real people in your community.
Discovering sun-soaked orchards
We have single peaches out here.
and award-winning wineries in Palisade.
Some of the most famous peaches in the world.
And visiting a family that's been on the same land since Colorado became a state.
Every generation has built a house and lived on the farm.
Because 150 years later,
See you, Chris.
Colorado's best stories aren't sitting in a history
I
book.
remember the road trip with my parents, and I remember, fighting with my sister in the back seat, I guess.
They're still writing the next chapter.
One car in here right now, yep.
They're still kind of in mama bear mode.
You can kind of see it. It's right in there.
The cookie.
This is Colorado 150, America 250. The stories that shaped us. Sponsored by Coors Banquet.
Morning, Denver 7.
Hi, who's this?
My name's April.
I'm not going to be able to make it into work today. I had to bring the news car in for an oil change.
The change only takes a half an hour.
Hours and hours is going to take a lot of time. Hey, Lee, senior producer, Denver 7. Can I help you?
You work here too?
No. I was just thinking of how time flies, unless you're getting an oil change in here. This gas station, 100 years old. Colorado, 150 years old. It just seems like yesterday that Colorado became a state.
Right. Look, I really need to get to work. You're not a gas station attendant?
No, I'm a storyteller.
Can you tell me a story about how I can get my windshield clean?
In 150 years, Coloradans have left their mark. Incredible stories that define us. Inspirational stories, stories of hope and resilience. On Colorado's first birthday, we didn't have cars. That's a nice one, though. We had trains, though, and a rail was cutting its way through a royal gorge.
Well, good to meet you. Bob, it's so good to have you here. Bob and my wife, Sue.
These days, what could possibly connect generations to each other?
My name is Alan Shade, and I'm the superintendent of the Royal Gorge Route Railroad.
The answer sits in Canyon City, Colorado, where all generations
It's a passion. It's a lifestyle.
So this is my 52nd year of running trains. Any real blessings?
This is definitely my baby.
are passionate about the thing they come to work for.
We already did the bridge, so let's come ride the train.
It's a one-track mind here
I got everybody on board.
at the Royal Gorge Railway.
Got good air. Starting to wheel west.
When engineer Bruce Barrett
You guys tell me we've got them.
6-1.
takes the brake off and takes a seat, he leads hundreds of people through this Royal Gorge.
The beauty that's here is just awe-inspiring every trip.
The people who've been working on this railroad will tell you it's like being a rock star.
You know, I grew up wanting to be a musician. I mean, that was the long hair and everything. Yeah, I wanted to be a rock star, but then it was either rock star or trains, and then trains paid better. So, you know, and had a chance to make it there. So that was it, yeah. Yep.
Alan Shea
One car in here right now, yep.
takes the old
So this is a 1954 car.
and makes it new again.
We got all the lights and lasers up top, speakers. You're outside, you're still in the gorge, you're still getting the whole experience. But then you also have like crisp music playing. At night you have lights, you have lasers, you have this whole, people are dancing out here.
This car was built 1953.
Adam is the historian here, and he's 23 years old. The Royal Gorge Bridge is world famous, and 956 feet below it, the railway follows the Arkansas River for a 10-mile trip out and back.
Absolutely.
And for Alan.
The old, the young, everybody gets together and just has a blast.
And Adam.
Family, passion. I started here when I was 15 years old.
And Bruce. Each trip is like their first.
And look at God's beautiful creation, because it's different every trip. The sun changes, the seasons change, and I get to see different things. We got a bighorns right here, big herd. Privileged to be here. It's well as an honor.
What could couple generations together these days? Do it every day, on every trip.
That's tremendous.
See you, Chris.
No cell phone service, no running water.
So this is the original potbelly stove.
No heat.
Dwight's mom makes the pies.
You know, the employees come in and they carry wood, they start a fire.
But when that closed sign turns...
Get ready, Kaylin.
It's like Gold Hill wakes up.
I just turned it to open, so...
Dwight DeBrew
open enough.
Owns one of the two.
Well, it's us and the Gold Hill Inn, which is incredible.
Businesses in town. The general store.
To kind of honor our quietness here, or unknownness. I am the mayor of Gold Hill.
It's like they don't shout about their place in the Colorado Mountains.
Yeah, the town is really small.
But 2 minutes after they opened and the cookies came out of the oven...
There's like 4 or 5 generations of owners that still live in town.
A family surrounded the potbelly stove with the cookie.
The cookie.
Dad, mom, brother, son.
It turns out Dustin Smith was born here.
2 doors down.
Maybe no one's home.
It's the family's first time back in 44 years. 44 years away. Bet it's changed.
Not much, actually.
8 years ago, Dwight saw the sign in his life. Where the pavement ends, he found a smoother road.
Then you hit the dirt roads, your shoulders kind of relax, take a deep breath, and you know what I mean? And like you can kind of forget all the outside noise for a little while and just and have a real impact on real people in your community and be the change that you want to be.
Woody remembers that feeling.
I love being back here. This is a great little town here.
It would have been great.
Wow, that is really good.
For the family who used to live here.
I had a workshop in the back where I made wooden furniture for years.
To meet whoever lives here now.
I live 2 doors down from here.
The mayor lives, wait a minute, the same 2 doors down?
Wagons and rocking chair.
With the little wagons out front.
The Smith family house from almost a half-century ago is the mayor's house. And they were in the general store together, but never met.
Yeah, they bought all the pie.
The Gold Hill General Store reads like Kay Lynn's life.
They're the best pies in all the land.
You could be traveling the country and pass by here on the way to California.
And now Jake is a mechanic.
And suddenly you feel held.
I'll start crying.
And supported by community.
Love being sort of on the map.
We travel the...
You needed their help and they needed yours. And
most of our employees are musicians.
It's all here. A gold mine for connection.
And so I ended up staying, and that was 14 years ago. Yeah, they bought all the pie.
Well, oil looks good.
Hey, I didn't ask you to check the oil. Look, yeah, I really need to go.
Just don't go yet. One more story.
How many stories are you going to stretch this into?
Well, until they get my oil changed. Who knows?
My mom always made our fabulous fresh peach pie that...
Coming up, we're heading to the western slope where there's nothing.
We have about 32,000 peach trees on our property.
Like a Palisade peach. Unless you've been to one of their vineyards.
Hey, where are you going? Hey, don't go anywhere yet. Have you been to Colorado's Western Slope, like Grand Junction, Paonia, Palisade, Fruta? Yeah, of course, the farmers have been growing peaches out there for almost as long as Colorado has been a state. But there's more to the story than that. Hang on. You don't want to miss this.
Let me change the setting just a little bit.
It's the beginning of the longest day of the year.
It's beautiful.
And Mark and Carmen DeSimone don't want to miss a minute of it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. First time back in, what, 40 years?
Their road trip from California put them on a very high one.
Well, we love peaches.
On top of the Colorado National Monument. They will eventually get to these roads on the other side of the Grand Valley.
These trees will probably be picked 3 times this year.
Palisade, Colorado.
Some of the most famous peaches in the world.
We have single peaches out here.
There are signs of it everywhere.
We have a lot of people that come in from Nebraska.
Even the name of the church knows.
We've been pretty steady.
The harvest is here.
Yeah, we have about 32,000 peach trees on our property.
Scott High is one of a handful of major growers in Palisade, but he's not putting all of his fruit in one basket.
So this is Cold Terrace, Riverside, and Cliffside Vineyards. So we call this our wine library. So the tasting room seats about 75 people.
Scott grows grapes, too. It all started 27 years ago.
Actually, just a dream.
When Scott proposed to Teresa.
Yep, you got it.
Maybe he felt he needed to sweeten the deal. So, with the proposal,
it's a quick process.
He promised her,
overfilled that one. Just
a little 10-acre vineyard.
I'm so proud, and when I think back about it, it doesn't feel like 27 years. It feels like I just started it yesterday.
Yes, 27 years have really smoked by us. Yes, exactly right.
They didn't know where they were going.
That's the Independence Monument at the Colorado National Monument.
But they have a pretty good idea today.
Total of about 200 acres under Cold Terrace and High Country Orchards.
They named their winery Cold Terrace.
We abbreviated Colorado and then used the Latin word terrace, meaning from the land. So Cold Terrace means it's from the Colorado land.
We're having a very bountiful harvest.
And speaking of the land,
just starting to come out.
This farmer
Are you worried about
knows how to manage the drought.
Yeah, I can worry all day, but then, the life of a farmer is really just to get along with the land, work with it, work with whatever we're given.
What was given today was the longest day of the year.
Okay, thank you.
A little more time to pick peaches.
We're picking early variety of Rising Stars.
But yeah, not too much wine.
A little more time to top off the barrel.
Oh my gosh, there's no downtime.
Sunset over the Colorado River, the end of the day. But
come back again.
The beginning of a season where they can watch their dreams keep growing.
And here's the entrance to the museum.
The entrance to the museum in Palisade, Colorado. You probably don't have any expectations.
Locals, they're just finding out about it.
Scott and Teresa High.
Things have changed, so we changed with it.
They work 200 acres along the Colorado River.
But I'm sensing they're very good.
They are harvesting peaches from their 32,000 trees. But it's their vineyards that keep growing.
We make about 15 to 18,000 cases of wine a year.
And if you want to get a taste of Scott's lifelong passion, step into his museum at Cold Terrace Collections.
I got the vineyard. Then he got the museum.
You will see things here that you won't see anywhere else in the world.
This is kind of our start. This is the first corkscrew I ever bought.
He started collecting these wine openers when he was 16.
Kind of an odd hobby. To have 5,000 antique corkscrews on display is kind of a nice accomplishment.
Finding the museum is a little like finding the perfect sunset here. You have to look for it and be a little lucky.
Really, I don't think it's been discovered. It's amazing.
But when visitors...
That's one of my favorite words, amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I'm Scott.
Do find it.
Ginger, nice to meet you.
Scott's love of wine history goes back to wanting to impress his dad.
But we call it livid.
He would ride his 10-speed bike to the Denver Public Library and check out books on wine. He was 12 years old.
Matter of fact, one time the librarian called my mom and asked if it was okay that I check out wine books because I was that young. And she said, certainly.
Scott's dad.
I would like my great-grandchildren to keep it.
Died unexpectedly when Scott was 24.
I don't think he and I had enough memories or enough time to share together so that he appreciated my passion for what he instilled in me. And that's an unfortunate thing for me.
This is the type of collection that doesn't have 6 of the 7 programs from the 7 wine festivals from France in the 1930s. It has all 7.
Those are the only 7 that I've ever seen together as one set. I'm sure there are singles once in a while, but it took me 40 years to find this one.
One of the world's rarest collections sits in the middle of vineyards in Palisade, Colorado. Scott's dad would be proud. From one hidden gem on the western slope
that kind of plays into like the history, you know,
to a couple of visitors trying to uncover every hidden gem in the state. That's 273 stops across Colorado. This is stop 33.
And off we go.
These days, it seems Seth Varner and his wife Elise are always saying,
You know what? Let's pull the trigger. And so I joined him.
And off we go.
Another adventure, yeah.
And he wants to get a flavor for what communities are like.
The adventure.
There's another mural over here too, though.
Visit all of Colorado's incorporated towns, all
yes, just us.
273.
See where that car just went?
Which means they are always on the road in the car. But not today.
No, I'll say we're on a rail bike at Erie Rail Bike Adventures. Kind of a one-of-a-kind deal out here.
Seth and Elise started their own business called Wander More Publishing.
You know, this is a first.
His journey started during COVID in college. He used the time to visit every town in Nebraska,
Minnesota,
his home state.
And he was like, how fun would it be if we had like our own small family business?
He's stopped in every town in Nebraska, Iowa, both Dakotas, Kansas, Minnesota,
perfect,
and now Colorado. Today, in Erie, Colorado.
Every town, big or small, has something to offer, and it's just cool to show off that, like, hey, you know, every place matters, and every place has a story that deserves to be told.
Seth and Elise are historians.
And we found a nice chunk of it here that goes through a lot of history in Erie.
And they're only in their 20s.
Colorado, 1939.
Their goal? Showcase a town's food, art, and history. And that's what brought them to Erie's rail bikes.
Not just a bedroom community, there's history here. There's coal mines, there's railroads, there's all kinds of interesting people that have lived and died up and down these railroad tracks.
And that's how Wander More wound up here. They just can't learn enough.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Let me grab a picture of that real quick.
Including trying a Colorado beignet.
Look at that. They are hot, too.
Is that Mike and Haley? What are you guys doing here?
It's a long story.
Actually, it's several stories. Where are you headed?
Loveland, to a family farm that's older than the state of Colorado.
Older than the state? Now that's a Colorado story. Hey, do you mind if we just kind of pause real life for a minute, like we had to go to a commercial or something?
It's a tease.
Smart. Hi. Coloradans have endless stories to tell.
I've got one. Over 150 years in the making.
How did you get shotgun?
Life moves fast, but rooted in this land
is Osborne Farm in Loveland, Colorado.
is a family that has slowed down to appreciate their past.
1861 to 2026.
It all started with William B. Osborne.
My great-great-grandfather came here in 1861.
And the Osbornes haven't left since.
Well, I'm the 5th generation to actually live on the property. So the boys are 6th, and then the grandchildren are 7th generation.
Husband and wife.
50 in February.
Years of marriage for Dale and Pam Osborne.
We're just blessed to be here.
Raising 3 boys, Wallace, Milo, and Connor.
W.B. Osborne is my great-great-great-grandfather.
On the farm.
Yeah, this is all they know.
Remembering
a box that I understand to be, it was an old travel case of WB's.
Their lineage.
A lot of photos, historical things. My aunt does a good job of keeping all the paper.
And this family story started before the state was born.
Yes, because he came in 61 and the state was 76.
Yeah.
earning recognition from History Colorado.
Pretty amazing that a family can be that dedicated to agriculture in the state and in their local community.
As they spotlight our state's centennial farms and ranches.
So we've recognized over 700 farms and ranches and families over the past 40 years.
Over the decades, they've seen change in the area they call home.
Well, the town, Loveland has obviously kind of exploded, as all towns along the Front Range.
But the land stayed a constant.
Sometimes when I'm walking on the property, I'm thinking I'm walking on the same footpath or whatever that my great-great-grandfather walked.
Even adding their own touch.
Pumpkins.
To it.
The pumpkins were something that just kind of happened naturally and took off.
Connor teaches his son Byron.
Okay, drop it.
How to care for the crop.
I've lived here for 41 years almost, and we've been doing pumpkins that entire time, so it's been my entire life watching every summer.
The pumpkin patch all started with Pam.
I wanted my kids to experience that, so I grew it myself.
And it was a sprouting success.
Well, then we had too many pumpkins, so we set some by the road, and people would leave money.
Like clockwork, every fall, the community comes to buy their pumpkins.
We get asked all the time,
how
we
many
really don't have an answer.
I mean, there's thousands upon thousands.
Because in a world that never stops moving,
Okay, we gotta go over the ditch. It's gonna be bumpy.
the Osbornes have found their place to stay.
We enjoy it.
How can you not?
And by the way, I think I'm just gonna stay here for a while.
So you do work here now?
Can I help you?
You know this isn't a real gas station, right? It's the museum. You asked to borrow it for your special?
The museum, part of the Adams County Historical Society.
Yeah, the gas station for sure is one of our most popular attractions, but the caboose generates a lot of attention as well.
It's easy to pull in here
Mike, do you want me to have my window up or should I lower it?
and get carried to the past. No gas here, just history.
So this is the original potbelly stove.
Like we found on every stop of our 3-month road trip through the state.
Kind of honor our quietness here.
And they're our favorite pies.
Colorado is 150 years old.
This car was built 1953.
And Coloradans will continue to inspire the West with their story.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Long after the birthday. It's a place to stop and fill your soul.
I'll walk up.